What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another Victory at Sea unboxing for you guys today, part of that new wave that came out. So this is HMS Hood. We will get under the hood here in just a moment when we get the box open for you, so stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, we are back. So we've got everything open. So as usual, we get our Working with Warlord resin kits sheet, the tab sliders for damage. Again, I tend not to use those. Usually just represent my damage with dice and stuff like that, but nonetheless, you get those in every set you buy. We get another little sheet here on how to assemble the hood, so not too many bits and pieces there. The turrets, some of the superstructure things in the bridge, then painting guide on the rear there for you if you want to follow those schemes. I think Army Painter and Vallejo paints are listed. But let's get to the goodies here. So the ship itself, so massive beast here, the hood. And again, this is an Admiral class battleship, so very, very chunky here, especially in the middle part there. That superstructure is really beefy. So same length of a base here and everything as the Iowa class. So again, pretty hefty. There's kind of top down for you guys. Front. And facing the rear there. Again, really really well detailed here, almost excruciatingly well detailed. So again, this is that good resin that Warlord has. Seems like everything was sorted out from the initial release of the game, where they had a couple different resin types that maybe weren't as crisp on the details, but this is that light gray stuff, and this is really the sort of cream of the crop here. Just absolutely fantastic. No bubbles, no warpage. Really nothing in the way of flash. Just a little bit of stuff to clean up on the bottom of the base, and certainly nothing wrong with the ship itself. So absolutely fantastic job from Warlord there. We get our metal bits here. So again, the turrets and the rest of the other things for assembly. And again, these are double barrel turrets. And then let's take a look at the Admiral class itself. So clocking in at 400 points, at least initially here. Speed 6, armor 5, 96 hull, torpedo belt of 2. For the traits there. Again, the dual 15-inch turrets here. 4 of those, again, reaching out to 30. So certainly going to get outranged by some of the later things that are out there, but even a couple of the contemporary things. So you can always refight this versus Bismarck and see how many times history repeats itself, or maybe it doesn't repeat itself. Who knows? But 2 attack dice, AP of +2, damage dice 3, no traits on the main guns. Light guns initially here, battery of 12, 5.5ers, so reaching out to 18, pretty respectable. 8 attack dice there, restricted and weak, but we do have some lighter guns as well, the 4-inch ones, and those are dual purpose. Those actually reach a little bit further, interestingly, so but fewer dice. Local 5 on the AA battery, and then this thing actually has torpedoes, so if you get close you might get a little surprise here too. So only reaching out to 10 inches, but it does have a port and starboard set there, so devastating and slow loading as you might expect. And then flipping over to the backside, so only 1 ship of the class, so interesting bit of history there. But if you're playing this game, you probably already know the history of the hood, but nonetheless provided there. Speed of 31 knots, commissioned back in 1920, and then a couple refits, mainly really aimed at beefing up the secondary guns. So the first one in 1940, basically switching more to the 4-inch guns for negative 25 points. 1941 refit adds radar for a whopping 60 points, and then a projected refit, which of course never happened, but would have added a few other things here. So aircraft 2 and armored deck, and then basically would have replaced the secondary guns as just one big battery of 16 5.25 guns with some better stats there, and dual purpose as well. And then also the AA battery would have been beefed up to local 10, which is pretty nasty. So anyway, there you have it. That is the hood finally. So British players rejoice, or Royal Navy players rejoice. You get the most iconic ship maybe for you. And again, just fantastic model that Warlord has produced here. So just absolutely stunning and crisp detail. So again, I'm just kind of panning around here a little bit so you can get a sense of that. Try and hold this as steady as I can. yeah, so this will look absolutely gorgeous once it's put together, and we're gonna try and get this into assembly here as fast as possible, and then paint it up, and then finally get some battle reports rocked out for you guys. So it's been slow going with everything, of course, it's been going on this year, but we're getting very close to finally getting some battle reports for this game for you guys. So we have basically every fleet represented in our collection, so so look forward to basically anything and everything that's been released so far popping up on some battle reports near you soon. Let us know in the comments, guys. Have you picked up the hood? Do you plan on picking up the hood? Of course, assuming you're playing Royal Navy. And from there, if you've already gotten some games in with this by the time you watch this video, let us know how has it fared for you, and if you've played against it, what have your successes or failures been in dealing with the hood? Have you been able to recreate that iconic moment if you've been playing Kriegsmarine against the hood? Let us know in the comments. Be happy to hear from you guys, and just in general thoughts on quality of the ship and resin and all that fun stuff. Beyond that, leave us a like and a subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more content, and thanks so much for checking out the channel again today. If you guys want to help support the channel too, check out the link in the description below. Basically, it gives you a link to Warlord's store, and if you pick up anything from there, that definitely helps support the channel as well, so we really would appreciate that. And then, yeah, thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one.